In the 6th century BC, the Achaemenid Empire sought to dominate the entire Middle East. To achieve this, they faced two powers, the Egyptians and the Babylonians. The Persians conducted military operations against these two powers, but they also engaged in religious espionage activities. The fundamental strategy of these espionage activities was to show tolerance to the people with different beliefs in Egypt and Babylon, who had a strict religious understanding, in order to encourage them to sympathize with the Persians and to make them serve the Achaemenid Empire. In fact, some religious groups could even incite rebellions. As a result of these efforts, the region of Opis in the north of Babylon, which was the capital of Babylonia, began to show disobedience against Babylonia. The Opis region held strategic importance as it had a bridge used to cross the Euphrates River. Moreover, during the autumn months, the river's water levels receded, making it easier to cross the Euphrates. The local population in this region had grown discontent with the rule of Babylon, and even considered that they might be better off under the Achaemenid Empire. Aware of this situation, the Babylonians sent a significant portion of the Babylonian army under the command of Belshazzar, the crown prince of Babylonian king Nabonidus to that point. Achaemenid Emperor Cyrus was well aware of the region's importance and knew that with the support of the local populace, he could defeat the Babylonian army and the heir to the throne. This victory would allow him to capture the entire Babylonia. Cyrus gathered his entire Persian army and set out towards the Opis region. At the center of Opis, there was a small city surrounded by rural settlements and an extending wall towards the east. Upon Belshazzar's arrival, he realized that the local population would not support him, so he resorted to forcing them into submission by using the sword when he learned of Cyrus's approach. Cyrus killed anyone who would potentially welcome Persian rule. The local population was no longer considered a significant threat to Babylon, as most of them had been killed. When Cyrus and his army reached Opis, they encountered a massacre carried out by the Babylonian army. The Babylonian forces numbered 50,000, while the Achaemenid army had 70,000 soldiers. The two armies clashed, and in the battle, the Babylonian army suffered defeat. Cyrus emerged as the victor, and the crown prince of Babylon, Belshazzar, was killed in the conflict. As a result, a significant portion of the Babylonian army was annihilated in the autumn of 539 BC. Without wasting time, Cyrus advanced towards the capital Babylon and besieged the city. During the siege, many regions within Babylon rebelled against the government and did not come to support the city during the siege. As a result, the capital, Babylon, could not withstand the pressure any longer and surrendered. Babylonian king Nabonidus was killed, and Cyrus declared that the Babylonian territories were under his control. Many regions became part of the Achaemenid Empire, while those who resisted were forcefully incorporated through the sword. Thus, the Babylonian civilization faded into the dusty pages of history. With this, we conclude this topic. See you in the next videos.